Hi, I'm Neera, and we're here with a new video about artificial intelligence. Did you know that the difference between getting a mediocre answer and an amazing answer from ChatGPT often isn't about the tool itself, but about how you ask the question? If you want to know more, stick around because we're getting started. Today I'm going to show you the 10 best prompts. So you can use ChatGPT or any other artificial intelligence tool for work, studying, creating content, or even reclaiming hours of your time. And stay until the end, because the last prompt is one of the most powerful, and it practically turns ChatGPT into an expert on the subject. First of all, we really need to make ChatGPT act as a seasoned expert. This means that instead of simply asking, "Explain marketing to me," we should write something much more detailed, like, "Act as a professional digital marketing expert with 15 years of extensive experience and explain to me the best possible strategies to get my potential clients to come to me on a very limited budget." By assigning it a specific role and a clear identity, the answers it provides are usually much more specific, more detailed, and significantly more useful for us in the long run. Secondly, and very importantly, we have to give it plenty of relevant context. One of the most common mistakes is asking questions without context. That is, if we ask it to write us an email, it will probably write something that isn't quite what we were looking for. For instance, you could try saying, "Write me a professional email for a client who has not responded in 2 weeks. My goal is to restart the conversation without sounding pushy." The more detailed context we can give it, the better results we will get. Furthermore, if we incorporate specific examples into this context, or even attach the previous email or the full list of emails I've sent, it will be able to provide us with a much more polite and professional reply to the client, specifically focused on successfully getting a response. Thirdly, we can also ask for a very particular and structured format. That is to say, we shouldn't just say what we want, but we should explicitly tell it the specific way in which we expect to receive the answer. For example, "I want you to summarize this text in a table with 3 columns. Column 1 should be the main idea. Column 2 should be the explanation, and the third column should provide an example. Please make it a clear, step-by-step list." This will give us 3 distinct and organized columns where we've clearly specified exactly what we want to see in each one, along with a comprehensive and detailed list of what we need to do. Or if we prefer, we can even tell it to respond using a clear set of bullet points. This will make all of the information much easier for us to read and understand. Fourth, we can also ask it to help us improve and refine any text we provide. The prompt I'm about to share is perfect for students, professionals, or content creators. So we'll say, "Rewrite this text to make it clearer, more persuasive, and more professional without changing its meaning." We can also ask it to be shorter, more formal, or more approachable. This is one of the prompts you'll use the most. Fifthly, you can learn any topic incredibly quickly. That is, instead of searching through a wide variety of different websites and articles, we can use a prompt like, "Explain to me what artificial intelligence is as if I were only 12 years old," and use very simple examples. We can even tell it, "Teach me step by step, starting completely from scratch in a way that is easy to grasp." It is a highly effective and excellent way to learn complex concepts both in the workplace and in academic or school settings. Sixth, generate endless ideas. Have you run out of inspiration? Try this prompt. D. Give me 30 creative, original ideas for YouTube videos about artificial intelligence, about fresh summer recipes, or about whatever topics you might want. If we also incorporate the specific phrase, "I want you to give me original ideas for anything that have the potential to go viral," it will effectively inform us and reveal exactly what is trending most on social media right now, and give us creative ideas on how to make those YouTube videos in a way that captures the audience's attention immediately, even giving us helpful tips on specific words to use or how to structure the video to successfully reach our ultimate objectives. It also works for businesses, their social media, for blogs, or for personal projects. Seventh, it analyzes and improves our work. Instead of just asking if something is good, we can ask it for a critique. I bet you hadn't thought of that. For example, analyze this text and tell me 5 aspects I could improve to make it more convincing. And that's how it is. ChatGPT is not only going to answer us, but it's also going to act as a reviewer. Therefore, it helps us review assignments, presentations, PowerPoints, or any presentations we want it to review with a constructive, critical perspective. 8th, it is capable of automating repetitive tasks for us, and this is one of its most powerful uses. It can create templates for us. For example, we can ask it, create a template to respond to frequent customer inquiries in a professional and friendly manner. Obviously, as I mentioned in previous points, we need to provide context for this, what it is for, what the template is for, what we want to respond to, examples of common questions for which we want to automate the response, and so on. We can also tell it, design a checklist for us to organize a project from scratch. Yeah, say, diyan pa in, and it's ideal for saving a lot of time because it will organize everything for us based on the context and the priorities we give it, saving us all that time spent thinking about what should come first, what should come next, or even having to lay out all that prioritization ourselves. Keep in mind that we can even give it our specific corporate brand colors or the overall look and professional feel we want it to have. 9th, we can ask it for several options. In other words, we should certainly never just settle for the first answer it provides. For example, give me 5 different versions of this title and explain which one is most likely to catch attention. That way, we can carefully select the specific option that most effectively aligns with the goal we want to achieve. And in 10th place, what I consider the absolute ultimate and most powerful prompt, and probably my personal favorite. Before answering, ask me all the necessary questions to fully understand exactly what I need. When you have enough information, provide me with the most comprehensive and high-quality answer possible. This prompt fundamentally transforms the quality of the answers, and instead of making ChatGPT speculate about our requirements, it will ask us questions to collect all the necessary information first, and then respond in a significantly more accurate and precise manner. In this way, it's like having a conversation with a consultant instead of a search engine. It's about shifting our mindset a bit and changing the specific way we ask questions to AI. It is vital to remember that artificial intelligence is not simply a search engine, rather, it is a sophisticated artificial intelligence engine. Therefore, we truly need to work on refining our prompts and our questions, focusing them specifically toward the exact answer we want to achieve. Above all, providing deep context to really use artificial intelligence as a professional consultant or a personal assistant. We must avoid making the common mistake of using it as if we were still dealing with a traditional internet search engine. Here are our 10 highly effective prompts that can greatly improve the way you use ChatGPT in your daily life. My best advice is not to try to memorize them all right now, but to save this video and come back to it whenever you need to get much more out of the power of artificial intelligence. If you found this useful, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments which of these prompts you've tried and which one you like the most. See you in the next video. Goodbye!